Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Raph, back in the mobile banger video, man. Now, hope you guys are having a great day. In today's video, I present to you guys my loadouts that I actually use in scrims, rank, etc. Just my loadouts review, and also settings plus HUD review, because I actually haven't done this type of style of video in a hot minute. So I thought to myself, you know what? It might be time to actually drop one of these bangers, man. So first off, before I even hop to the video, let me know if you guys like the thumbnail. If you guys think I should start using thumbnails like this, because I actually just made it by myself. So I honestly like it. It looks pretty sick. Let me know in the comment section. Second thing too, if you guys didn't watch the tutorial, it'll be up in the top right. Tap the I button once you guys are done with this video, man. Pretty sick tutorial on how to become a better player, especially with the strafing tutorial, man. But other than that, if you guys do enjoy the rest of the video, man, make sure you guys leave a like right now. And if you guys are new, don't be afraid to subscribe. Let's go on ahead and continue the video. Alright, hopping into our settings, man. So first things first, they're going ahead and hop to settings. So obviously, check out our HUD real quick, man. Pretty basic HUD, you know what I'm saying? 4-finger claw. I do actually have this button, the ADS slide cancel over here, just because it actually really helps you in a lot of situations. But I won't actually spoil why this button right here is actually really useful. I'll save that for another video on my tips and trick coming up really soon. So other than that, man, got my mini map on the top of the side, or top of the top of my map, basically. It's pretty dope HUD. Pretty simple 4-finger claw HUD. Hopping into our basic setting. Obviously, this is what I'm using right now. Obviously, I play with the damage number because it actually does help. I do actually do some quick mathematics mid-game, you know what I'm saying, to determine how much damage my enemies actually, or how much HP my enemies actually have. So I do utilize on using the damage number, but you guys don't really need it, to be honest. If you guys don't really pay attention to the numbers that you guys put into your enemies, you don't really need that setting activated. Obviously, play with walk mode on. I used to play with always sprint, but I don't really recommend doing this, especially if you're a comp player, you know what I'm saying, because walking is key, man. So I do have that at 83. Mind you, my joystick size is at 100. So yeah, camera FOV for first person, obviously 75. I used to play 90, dropped to 80, but I feel like 75 is the basic place for me. And my first person for my weapon is always at 100. Always keep your gun at 100 because it'll actually appear a lot more smaller and it'll take up the least amount of space on your screen. So keep that in mind, man. Obviously, you got this for our marker settings. Mini-map settings, pretty simple. I will give you guys a pro tip. Obviously, turn off the callouts, because when you turn this off, you won't actually see that little tab under your mini-map, which gives you the callouts and shit. So it's pretty useful, man. Hopping into our graphics, obviously I don't really play very high during scrims. I do play medium and max graphics, but for this video's purpose sake, I am putting on very high just so the video looks a little bit more better. But obviously, hopping into battle royale, no one really cares about that. Multiplayer, obviously I just play with these settings, pretty basic, nothing new. For the audio settings, here are my audio settings. I do play with everything up except for music volume. Ambience volume also, got to turn that off because it's pretty useless for you. And for the effects, obviously, I use the tactical flare as black hit marker, so that's not really, because I feel like if you use something like, let's say for example, electric flash, and you put it as yellow, or something like that, battlefield smoke, like this one's very distracting for me. It looks cool, but it's very distracting, obviously. So to get hint color for me is black, just because I like it. It's very simple. It doesn't really distract me too much, although I will recommend, if you guys don't really pay attention too much to your screen, go for either green or pink, obviously, because pink is a very unique color compared to, you don't really see a lot of pink in the game, you know what I'm saying. It's very easy to spot pink compared to black, which kind of blends in with a lot of things. But for me, obviously, it's not too bad for me. And hopping into our sensitivity now, this is very unique, mind you. Most players actually play with the high speed excel and low sensitivity, but I actually play the opposite. I play low speed excel, which is basically fixed speed with slightly very small margin of speed acceleration in the cut. And I do actually play pretty high base sensitivity. So standard sense is at 160, ADS 110, red/hollow 100, tactical scope 120, and my sniper scope is at 50. Rinse and repeat for the firing sensitivity. Pro tip, always keep both these settings the same, because if you don't, you're gonna kind of have a little bit of trouble memorizing like your sensitivity, stuff like that. It'll feel very weird, man. I don't really play gyro, by the way, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that part of the video, man. Let's go on ahead and hop into our gun class. Right, hopping into our first gun class, man. So you guys do want the gun build from the Mac 10. This is a pretty basic build. I do like this very much, but if you guys want an even more controllable build, you take off the HC suppressor and you slap on infantry compensator, and oh my god, that thing makes this gun a beam personal experience, man. Yeah, hopping into the MW11, obviously I'm going to showcase the MW11 here. It is the exact same build for all the other MW11s. This build is the best Glock build you could probably get in the game, because with the monolithic suppressor, you do actually increase your 3-shot potential to 12 meters. That's right, 12 meters, 3-shot and 2-shot potential if you hit a headshot. Frag grenade, stun grenade. I don't actually use Semtexes just because Semtexes aren't really, they're kind of inconsistent. And for my perks, obviously lightweight, gun go is very, very crucial, especially when you're using the MAC 10. And obviously dead silence. Score streaks are basically scrim like score streaks. Let's go on ahead and hop onto our second loadout though, man. Alright, hop into our second gun, man. Gonna be the CBR4. You guys do want the gun build. It's on the screen right now. Pretty basic build. This is actually a really good build. You guys might be confused as to why I have disable on, but trust me, disable is very reliable sometimes, especially on the CBR, just because the CBR is the best actual gun in the game. It's like a pocket AR in the hands of an SMG. It's just such a good gun. Slapping disable on it makes you even more stronger, especially if you accidentally hit leg shots, you know what I'm saying, because you won't get punished when you have disable on. MW11 is the build, obviously same build as the one before. Like I said, it'll be the same build for every single gun class. This time the difference is just the gun, man. Everything else is the same. Got gun co for class 4, obviously have the smoke. And yeah, going ahead and hop to our next loadout. Alright, loading into our third loadout, man. We actually do have a little twist. It's the exact same build and gun class as the previous gun class, but the only difference is obviously I did slap on Tactician. So Tactician is actually a very helpful perk, especially for when you're playing Search and Destroy, because it actually gives you 2 tactical equipment. In this case, smoke grenades. I actually usually slap on Tactician on all my SMG classes whenever I'm playing S&D, just so I could utilize my tactical equipment a lot more better, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, let's go ahead and hop into our next gun class. Alright, hopping into our AR loadouts, man. We got the number 1, the goated, apparently the best weapon of the game right now, the AK 1170, AK-117, aka the melt they ass, man. This is a pretty classic build, obviously. Yet again, do have disabled just so I could counter people who strafe and stuff like that. You know, this class used to be my old class, but I don't really use that no more, you know. But honestly, I don't know, man. It's a pretty good gun. Wouldn't really recommend using it though, because CBR is just a lot more better. But obviously, there's a perk change to do actually use toughness on all my ARs, because there's no true point using gun go. Although I like using gun go, there's no true point just because toughness really helps a lot more when you get into those longer range gunfights. Going ahead and move on to the next gun class. Alright, this gun build is a pretty often used assault rifle build for all of the, like, basically 90% of the comp scene. I actually like this build a lot. It's very reliable, very good recoil. This is a true assault rifle. Understand, this is a true assault rifle build once again. So don't really try playing like this or playing with this build like it's an SMG. Trust me, I've been there. The Kilo is just not that gun you want to use playing aggressively with. Although I really am pissed off about that, because I really like this gun sometimes, but you just can't play with it aggressively, man. Alright, but other than that, let's go ahead and move on to our last gun class. Alright, loading into our last gun class, it's gonna be a rank loadout, man. So obviously, this is just basic rank loadout. This is what I use for playing for nukes, just playing in rank in general. But for my backup, I actually like using the Deagle. The Deagle, I was using this yesterday. One of my friends actually told me to use this and go Deagle only, and man, I was hitting feeds left and right, back and forth. You'll see one of the feeds up right now, man. But very good class, you know what I'm saying. You do have, I believe, plus 35% range and plus 26 BSA, so that's insanely accurate, man. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, bro. If you guys did, go on ahead and smash the like button down there. If you guys are new, once again, don't be afraid to subscribe, and we'll once again catch you guys in the next video, bro. Peace out, y'all.